Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Huringa.co.in. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for a Waterbase stock. Waterbase is the ticker name, and right now what you're watching is a monthly technical chart of Waterbase. You can see the price trend chart of Waterbase stock along with a few technical indicator graphs like RSI, MACD, momentum, ADXI, M flow. M flow is money flow. Okay, into the stock at any point of time. Okay. Now, if you look at the price path trend of Waterbase stock, we have data here since 2009 onwards up to 2017 November 4th. Up to this point, up to May 2014, the stock was not doing great. Only after 2014 it started moving in the upward direction, and but then there is a little bit sideway and again upward, and that's it. Okay, and there is a lot of sideway movement right now. And right now this in 2017 also this stock is under the influence of sideway movement. You can clearly see this box, right? Okay, this is all part of the sideway movement. Okay, this particular stock has reached its peak somewhere in October 2015, and that time it was trading at 178 rupees. That was its peak price, and later on, after 2015, it never crossed its peak. That means it is not making a new high. Indirectly, that is the thing. So when a stock is not making a new high, that means either it is going down or it is going a sideways fashion. That means if it is going in a sideways fashion, that means it is going in a range bound. It is under the influence of a range bound moment. Okay, now if you look at this particular stock, it is not making any new lows, but it is going in a range bound moment. uh, Between range bound movement means one extreme value, one top extreme value, one bottom value. So between these two values the stock moves continuously. Okay, and that is what is happening here. If you take this one as the bottom value 63 rupees 36 paise, and the top value is this one 150. So between these two values 150 and the 63, this stock has been moving continuously for the last how many years? 2 years, 2.5 years. So whatever new, spikes, price rises it is showing, price hikes it is showing nowadays, it is all a part of this sideway movement only. So at this moment actually, we cannot consider this stock for long term investment. It is a clear cut sign. Though the stock is under the influence of positive support trend mode, and though it has crossed its 20 days so moving average, but still we cannot consider the stock for a long term investment. Why? Because in long term investment we always go by this pattern. What is that pattern? The new highs. The stock has to make new highs. Unless that pattern is there, unless we see that pattern, we don't go for a long term investment in that particular stock. Okay, right now this stock is under the influence of a sideway movement, and this is not this stock is cannot be considered for long term investment. But you can do swing trading or short term trading, because this short term price rise here, this you can take advantage and get short term profits. There are a few indicators, like these indicators are already see, I don't want to dig much deep. Dig deeply into this thing. Why? Because we already concluded that this stock isn't going in a sideway fashion, and there is no point in that we can consider this a long-term investment. So I'm not digging deep, but I summarize all the guiding parts of all the technical indicators that relate to this stock. See here, RSI is brushing with the top line. But it is not making a slope there, so that means the strength is not consistent there. And look at the MACD. MACD is the signal line is on top of the red line. Both are diverging, but the gap is very small. And look at the histogram bars. Bars are populating on top of the baseline, but still again the size is small, not consistent. And again the momentum is playing on top of the baseline, and but it is making a parallel line. You look at the tip of the momentum, it is making a parallel right to the baseline, which is not good. And look at the ADX. The direction strength of the stock is decreasing, is going down actually. See, look at this thing. And look at the money flow. The money flow is at its peak level, but that itself is not enough, because most of the, you see, out of five indicators here, four are going against the trend. Only the money flow there is a lot of money right now in this particular flowing into this particular stock, but the indicators, I mean the strength, the momentum is not there. The direction strength is not there, and the momentum is also not there. So there is no point, even if the money flows also, if the stock doesn't move upward, then there is no point in buying so many stocks and holding them, right? So you don't get money out of that. You just keep it for a long period of time, and again the stock goes down, because as long as it is in the range bound, moving in the range bound fashion, the stock never multiplies your investments, never multiplies your profits. So this you have to understand. And okay, based on the analysis, I'm concluding that this particular stock is not good for long-term investment at the moment. We'll come back to the stock later after a few days, and then we will see if there are any new points. And based on new points, we will again reconsider the stock for from long-term investment perspective. So this is the analysis for this particular stock. Okay, guys, if you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.